My name is Joshua, and I am the Tribune. When humans communicate, we are exchanging ideas. We're exchanging ideas to enhance ourselves, hopefully. I'm sharing what I think with you, you're sharing what you think with me. Hopefully, I can come to a better enlightenment when you speak to me, and I hope that you can be enlightened when I speak to you in a different way that you never thought of before. And when we communicate, we exchange ideas. Maybe we'll argue a little bit. We'll fight our point. We might agree. We might not agree. We might not agree with anything we say to each other. This is how humans are. But we'll spend time going back and forth and just talking. Another thing that humans will do is we don't have full knowledge on situations. So if I know you don't have full knowledge on the situation that I'm going through, I'll tell you. I'll give you a lot of different points of views and insight on my situation. Same with you. You would give it to me. But when we're talking about God's communication style, He's nothing like that. He's not at all like a human. The difference is He knows everything. He knows everything that I'm thinking. He knows everything that you're going to do. He knows everything that you did. He knows everything that led up to any situation you're dealing with. He knows where you're going to be in 25 years. He knows why you're going to say what you're going to say, even before you say it. He knows there's nothing you can tell Him that He doesn't know already. So when we just babble to God and just ramble and ramble, what does that do? What good does that do? What are we doing? It's like going to somebody who already knows what's happening in their own lives, and you're telling them the exact thing that they know that's happening. And you just want to ramble, and you're not giving them any new information. You're just telling them everything. I wonder how long that would last. You should try that with somebody and see what happens. See how long they want to talk to you. So why do we do that with God? Why are we rambling? This is God's communication style. He does not ramble. When He speaks, we listen. That's what we need to do. We don't argue with God. We don't tell Him our opinions about things. Our opinions don't matter when He speaks. What matters is we get His agenda and we listen to Him and carry it out. Whatever it may be. This is God's communication style. Now, this comes in different forms. He will speak in many different ways. He can speak through anything, in any way possible. But the important thing is that we have our ears open. Because we need everything from Him, and He really doesn't need to know what we're thinking about. This expedites the process of becoming God's friend and learning His character. Because if we spend so much time talking and just jabbering away, then we can't hear anything, which means that we don't learn His character and we don't know what He's saying. After we hear what He says, the only next step is obedience. That's it. It's very simple. It's not rocket science at all. So when you hear God speaking, instead of just voicing whatever you want to say, shut your mouth and open your ears. That's what we need to do. And we'll be way better off. In order to do this, we need to have a relationship with Him. What He speaks is so powerful and wonderful and beautiful that it's an honor for us to be quiet and listen to Him. We should be thankful just to be in the room with Him. Even if he's not talking, just to sit with him is an honor. This is how we need to respect our communication with him. Remember this, and you will have massive treasure. And it will happen in a shorter amount of time than you can think about, because you're listening and you're not wasting time and energy. Because the thing about God is when we just start just gabbing away and we're just got diarrhea mouth, He's patient. And He'll sit there and just let you just talk your head off and just talk yourself to sleep. And then you'll do it again and again, and you just talk away. And you'll burn yourself out. And then at the end of it, you'll be like, well, I haven't heard anything from the other side. What's happening? You'll be like, well, I had something to say 2 years ago. But you've been just telling me everything I already know about your life. And in fact, your insight is wrong. All that stuff that if you would have just listened to me, you would have had better insight. You would have had complete insight. And you would have heard my strategy. But it's been 5 years. But I'm ready. Well, are you ready? That's what He's saying. Are you ready? I'm ready. And then you come to a point you're like, I'm going to sit down and listen. He's like, ooh, thank you. I've been waiting for this. And He'll start talking to you. And then you won't make that mistake again. It'll free you. Remember this about God. Listen to Him. Respect that. Hail Jehovah.